Hello, hello everybody. Graham from Graemes Search channel. So this was brought up from a conversation with Sarah. She is there. Hi. Basically to do a work talk. Now it's quite similar to Sarah's goals, updates and all like that. She talks about herself and her family and her health and all like that. In this case, I'm talking about work. So I'm just a little over a year working for a company called Larkins. It's a handcrafted brewery that does pale ales and lager stouts and all that good stuff. Oh,
Don't listen to me if I'm talking.
sorry. Excuse me. I just had a bit of coke. But anyway. So yeah, I've just been in the job for a little bit over a year now. I've done quite a few things in the job, between generic cleaning, you have to start somewhere, and pretty much canning runs and other jobs. So there's about 4 or 5 staff members in my job to work on the ground with me. I won't give names, just to let you know, just 4 or 5 people. There's at least 3 of us that are on the ground level of the canning, and then we have our science guy, beer science guy, that he does a bit of potions here and a potions there. Makes the beer, or crafts the beer, so it's then canned or kegged. So we are a small company in Cuckoo. So we are. Basically, I love it. I've gone through a lot in there of different things that I can do, which there's jobs that I've liked or hated. Not hated, but like disliked, basically. Hate is a big word for it. So, like, the jobs that I have done is the likes of canning runs. So what we do there is we wait for the beer to be ready, to be cold enough to can or keg, because if we threw in hot beer, it wouldn't work out. Basically, it wouldn't sell, and it would taste nasty. Basically, so basically just doing that, and then making sure it goes into either 24 packed boxes that we do, and we also do 8 can box uh, of lager, so that goes into a box of its own of 8, basically. There is still talks of a 4 pack, so maybe that might come around at some point. We've gone through a lot of rebrand. We were doing a brand called Curious Society, I think it was called, and now it's kind of the same brand, but it's animals. So we have a raccoon, which is called Hustler. We've a drink that used to be called Pilsner. It still is, basically, but it's lager and it has a lion on it, or tiger. Sorry, tiger, not a lion. It has a tiger on it. And there's a few other ones like Maverick, which is a duck. A drink called Tiny, which is a gorilla. And all that stuff. We're going through all the animals. Sure, why not? They're cute. We've brought a few cans home. before, and people like my partner Sarah, family members have said it's quite cool. Um, so cannon runs aren't too bad. They can get a bit um, too much in the sense on if there's a lot of cans. You have to be kept going. Make sure that the conveyor is off and all that, or the cans are off the conveyor, so there's room for the cans to go through. Stuff like that. So that's grand. So that's a 50-50 job of it can work well and it can't work well. It depends on speed and of course the machine. Now we've had a couple problems with the machine, but we're trying to get through that. So that's not too bad. Cleaning is cleaning. You just have to make sure that the ground and all is like swept and mopped and the whole lot. You know, um, cleanliness or all that stuff is quite big in the brewery because you don't want flies around or rats around or basically, that might mess up the product line. Basically, you know, it can happen. Um, Deliveries are grand. Just making sure the Pacific beers are on the pallet and wrapped and sent out. It's grand. You just have to make sure that you have each number right and you have, if the word says keg on it, make sure the keg's on it. It's can. Make sure it's can. And then I think literally the main job that I've been doing recently, which it's not my favorite job, but it's a job all the same, is keg, keg cleaning. Now, keg cleaning, it's literally like watching paint dry. We did a thing on how long it takes to clean a keg, and it's like 10 to 11 minutes per keg, and that is between 30 liters and 50 liters. Now, the 30 liters you could probably get away with doing half its time, but I like to make sure it's properly done. But the idea on that is um, just standing there waiting for it to clean. I wish it was a faster process on doing it, but in our company, in our company, we only have the one cake washer. So it'd be handy if we could have two, one on your left, one on your right. Throw one on this one, water clean, then do that, or have two people doing it. Like multitasking is quite complicated to try to do it because you have to make sure that you pay attention that the cake is cleaned, and that like once it gets cleaned, beer goes into it, and then of course if it's not cleaned properly and beer goes into it, it taints the beer, and then that's money lost from the company. It's a lot. And I kind of don't want to get fired. Because like I'm getting along with the job. Like I said, it's been over a year now since I've been in the job, and I've made some friends in the company. Get along with them and all, and they seem to get along with me, so that's good. Um, yeah, so just our company does beer, lager, and IPAs. One sec, guys. Sorry, just getting a few tips here. So I'm trying to make sure I say the right things about this job because I could have one or two workers that actually watch this. Which, hello to anyone that works with me if you're watching. But it seems to be going well. We have been getting new parts for the machine. Been getting new parts for the machine, and trying to like get the key notes of what we could do to make things better, to make it more easy and all like that. And hopefully it runs a bit more smoother, with extra equipment and all that good stuff. But I look forward to seeing what happens in the next few months and seeing if there's like changes via beer or something like that. Like maybe I might suggest a Halloween beer to them or something. See if they can put pumpkin in, see how that goes. Just do a small batch, see how that works, Or clothing. My boss is in talks of clothing, more clothing. We've had
Bigger sizes so that I can get
and we've had talks of different animals and all that, and yeah, the company is spreading out, and we deliver. Also, that's another thing, we deliver um, away from Ireland as well. So Germany, Russia, Norway, probably a few other ones that I can't remember, but so we deliver internationally. Is that the word?
internationally.
Okay, yeah. Well, anyway, guys, um, we'll probably come back and do another talk soon enough. If there's any other updates, I might start doing update talks, like a bit like Sarah, Graham talks or something like that. You know, I have a nasty little spot on my cheek. Sadness. And I hope you guys enjoyed this little talk on my work, and we look forward to seeing all the new videos and all the new content and all like that. So, thanks for watching, guys. Bye.